What's going on, my co-creators? How you doing? How you doing? Let me turn this off right quick. Okay. Need to talk. We need to talk for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. I noticed something. I was working today and I was thinking about some facts. And it kind of disturbed me a little bit. And once again, my co-creators, I don't really get into politics too much because I've matured, I've grown past that. You know what I'm saying? When you get to a certain point, you understand that politics is not for you. It's really not for you, especially if you have this complexion. It's not for you. I'm not saying you don't participate, but you don't put all your faith in that. That is not your gods. You should not be praising these people. So the point is, the reason why I put out videos on a regular basis is because I'm extremely interested in helping the average individual think more of themselves. We have a big problem as human beings. We think that we are human beings. We think that we are limited to what is going on right here and right now. We think that our limitations end with our circumstances, and our circumstances can be so many different things. We think that we're stuck right there. And that's one of the things that I've been so against for so damn long. And my whole life is dedicated to helping people understand how powerful and how in charge of their lives that they are. That's my whole life. I do other stuff. I live in this world, so I guess I gotta pay bills. I gotta placate to the silliness going on. I gotta pretend like I care about this, and that. I pretend so much on some silliness. You would be surprised. But I understand, everybody ain't on the same page, and it's all good. Ain't nobody better, ain't nobody less. But you gotta know how to communicate, though. And so, one of the reasons why I've been reaching out for the past several months is because I saw an opportunity. I'm like, you know what? They disrupting our lives with this old fake ass flu. It's a goddamn flu. They disrupting our whole lives with it. And I'm like, okay, it should be obvious that this is some fake shit going on. It's fakeness. It's BS. It's not real. Should be obvious. So maybe I'll use this opportunity to help open up some eyes. Like, hey man, the people that you think are running this world aren't the people that's really running this world. It's really all about us giving into the perception of these leaders. As long as we think that we are not in charge of our lives, they thrive. As long as we don't think we're in charge of our lives, they thrive. And so I've been knowing this for years, but I saw an opportunity. I'm like, okay, they're throwing this fake pandemic at us, and the news saying this, oh. But what's going on in your life? What's happening in your daily life? Nothing. You seen people walking around with their diapers on their face, but other than that, everything the same. It's psychological, folks. They're playing with us. And so I saw that as an opportunity to say, okay, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity to help my people wake up. And so it happened on a small scale. I saw some people actually thinking for the first time, like, damn, why is they doing this? This don't make sense. We didn't have the bird flu. We didn't have the swine flu, which might be the same thing. We had H1N1. We didn't have Ebola. All of a sudden, now they want to shut down everything. Man, it's not about no damn flu. It's about control. It's about control. It's about entering your mind and you accepting anything And they saying, okay, damn, we could tell them anything, they're gonna accept it. And so I said, okay, it should be obvious. I thought it was obvious, but apparently it's not. In some kind of way, it got politicized. If you believe that there's a deadly virus going on, killing all these people, which ain't killing nobody. You got all these cases, but ain't nobody dying. If you believe that there's a deadly virus going on, that means that some kind of way you are on the Democratic side. I don't give a shit about your politics. I don't give a shit about your politician. I'm talking about human freedom and being left alone. We need to be left alone to our own devices to build our life the way we want to build it. That's what I care about. Don't intrude on my life. Don't get too involved, government, because you work for me. But some kind of way, this old fake ass virus thing became political, which was probably a plan in the first place. But I thought there would be a good opportunity to help wake people up, but apparently it wasn't. Some people are so dug into ideas, they are so dug into being sick and being vulnerable, they want to roll with it. So we're going to roll with it. And so I'm saying all that to say that it's kind of hard to describe. I'm trying not to offend anybody because I'm a peaceful person. I don't want to have no beef, but I'm really in the business of trying to make people think higher of themselves. And as long as we relying on these people, these politicians to make our life better, we're losing, folks. We are losing. Every single moment we are losing. And I'm against that. And so that's why I do these videos. And I don't give a damn what side you're on. All I want is people to leave us alone and let us live our lives. And I see a lot of people, they want their hand to be held like they're 2 and 3 years old. Tell me where to go, tell me what to do, tell me how to live. And that's really sad. But I'm trying to get back to the point of this video. This video kind of reminded me of the idea is that this society that I live in, and I'm gonna focus on the American society because I'm not, I'm trying to make it simple. It's almost like we are like a 2 or 3-year-old with a fever. We live in this world where we're sick. We're really sick. We're really sick. And we need medicine. And we go to the government for medicine to feel better. But we're constantly sick. And we got a fever. You ever dealt with a child that had a fever? Have you ever dealt with a child that had a fever? And you want them to feel better, but they got a fever. And so you're giving them this medicine. And really what we don't understand is that the fever is what we need to break the sickness. If you get that, if you get that fever, that means your body is actually working, trying to break the sickness down. And we are taught to say, okay, we need to bring the fever down. And I understand that. You don't want your kid to be suffering and sweating. But that's how the American people are. We are like little babies that's like, we have a fever as a society. And we're constantly getting medicated. We're constantly getting distracted by this and by that. To try to, like when your kid's sick, you let them watch whatever they want. You give them all kind of medication. You try to baby them. You try to entertain them. And then all of a sudden we got the election year come up. Okay, it's election year. People start actually thinking a little bit. Their eyes open up. Their ears open up. They start paying attention. And they start looking around like, damn, what is this really all about? Are these people really for me? Are they against me? We start thinking. And that's for the last 6-8 months, we've been actually paying attention, with the fake ass virus, with your political views, whether you, for this person or that person, but you actually started thinking. And you started waking up. You started looking around and be like, okay, what is this all about? What is this all about? It's almost like somebody is sick. They all drugged up because Americans, we all drugged up. We drinking, we smoking, we eating too much. We distracted by entertainment and sports and award shows. We are just so drugged up on nonsense all the time. And when election year come, we start to kind of wake up a little bit. It's like, okay, oh man, something going on. We got to stand up for this. We got to stand up for that. We got to stand up for that. We got to vote. We got to make our words mean something. We got to count. We count. We start thinking a little bit. We start to kind of waking up a little bit. And then, as soon as we get an election result, it's like we go right back to sleep. It's almost like the parents saying, oh, the baby, she's sick, or he's sick, he got a fever, and we trying to get the fever to break, but nope, let's give him some more medicine, put him right back to sleep. So what's happening look what I saw, with this whole election thing, people say, okay, we got a new president, we got a new leader, somebody else to tell us what to do. Wake up, folks, you don't need nobody telling you what to do. Break away from this system and stop being a part of this system, and you ain't even got to worry about voting or any of that. We can do our own thing. We are sovereign human beings, but we vote, we select or elect, and then we had all this fervor. We was waking up. We was about to wake up to the reality of the world. The reality of the world is that you have total control of how this thing goes. It don't matter about your politician. You don't have to be a part of that system. We can build our own systems as individuals, as groups, on a tribal level. Sophisticated though. But we are so bent on being part of this system, we get all worked up, we start thinking, oh, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, and then we get a result. That's already predetermined, we get a result, and then we go back to sleep. And it's almost like our mama gave us some medicine. Take that medicine. Oh, it's time to go back to sleep. Thank you for your help. We're good. We don't need you anymore. Go back to sleep. Now, go back to your entertainment. Go back to your sports. Go back to your entertainment. Go back to your bad habits of eating. Go back to your silly gossip. Everything's fine here. Go back to your distractions. Go back to your habits that's killing you, that's making you dependent upon a system that don't even care about you. Go back. It was good. We're fine. You was waking up, but now go back to sleep. Bedtime. And then another 4 years go by, and we start to wake up again. We start to wake up and get that frenzy going, and then we make a selection, and we go back to sleep. Folks. This system is not built for us to prosper, especially people that look like me. If you look like me, if you got this melanin popping, all that stuff popping, this system is not built for you to prosper. It's not built for anybody to prosper, but especially the people that look like me. We got to wake up. It's ridiculous. It's like the system that you're thinking you want to be a part of, it is dead. It is in the grave. It is dead. And you're trying to be a part of something that don't even exist anymore. We have to build our own communities ourselves. And I'm not just talking about people that look like me. I'm saying as individuals, this society that we live in was built on us being individuals and doing what we think is right for us. We should not be looking up to government and saying, please save me. What can I do? What do I have to do? Tell me what to do. We supposed to be telling them what to do. But we running around asking them for permission. And we feel better. Oh, we got our person in. Man, these people are sick, man. These damn politicians are sick, folks. These people are sick. We don't want leaders. We need to lead ourselves. Anyway, my co-creators, wake up. Do not go back to sleep. Do not take the medicine. It is not over. We need to take control of our own lives and stop relying on these people and feeling relieved because some old fool then got a position. I love you, my co-creators. I got to go. I'll talk to you later. Bye.